Good morning. Happy Saturday. Hope you're all doing well. We are continuing the Rise of the Golden Idol. I'm very excited about. This game is great. Morning Titan. Hope your morning's going well. We are in Chapter 2, The Pursuit. And we're on the third case. Right. So we have historian is murdered a person, and Arthur Blythe escaped. I think that's all we have so far. I gotta remember what the controls are. Right, okay, we did it. So let's move on to Blockbuster Release, an immersive experience at the drive-in. People, wait, hold on. Are people just like cosplaying here? Is that what's happening? I'm assuming if we move over to the right, something's, oh, I guess there's a car on fire right in front of me. All right, let's see. The Neptune Difference. We give our guests an escape from their mundane lives with our unique, true 3D technology. Enter world of moon magic thanks to our one-of-a-kind Neptune crystal. Oh, that's interesting. It looks like they took the crystal from the Golden Idol, though. Let's see. We have a hammer, screwdriver, a pair of wire cutters, a cut piece of red wire, and a spool of green wire. Closer. Miss Cunningham's gonna fire me if we can't get this fixed. Well, maybe you should think about that, dude. New projector troubleshooting guidelines. Check the power supply. Yep. For all internal parts are correctly mounted. If too small, check lens. If not showing, check light. If distorted, check crystal. Sure. ProScreen recommends against stopping projector film once started. Uh-oh. So we have a lamp, we have the projector lens, and we have a blue crystal. Oh. Because this shows a red crystal. It being blue is a problem. Lemons. Lemons is the one who has been checking the power. It looks like. This car is on fire. In a blue plate, it reads caution, highly flammable. Some wire cutters. Warning, do not remove the upper lid unless the fire switch is set to off. It's currently set to on. Of course. What did I not click on here? Oh, there's something back here still? No. Oh no, it has the V. It's done. Never mind. There's something else in here. Projector is green. No, I haven't. Let me message you real quick, actually. Wait, is there something else in here? Oh, the lock. Lock's been broken. Oh, wow. I didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. Ah, music reference. Hello, sir. It wasn't my fault. Someone pulled it off me from behind while I was trying to figure out what had been thrown in my back seat. Okay, so this man owns the car. Told you it was irresponsible to no, this is the old Beck Mason. So she must be Beck Mason. We'll just start her up there, and then we have some last names. Let's put the colors together. Paint, fire, projector, wire cutters, crystal. Yeah, let's just cut, fix, started. Yeah, I'm gonna leave those alone. All right. What the hell? It was just a dumb bet. You didn't have to go that far. Uh-oh. The blank between Mike and Jenny. Tonight we will see blank blank his blank. Winner Jenny. That doesn't count. You still lose. So these two must be Mike and Jenny. So he must be Mike. This must be Jenny. I know what happened. Who the hell wears something that dangerous side? You said we wouldn't see it, but now we have. I win. Miss Chen. Hope the costume fits you. If it fits and you got it on time. Jealous you and Mr. Lendl got to see at the Neptune. I'll just stick to a boring normal cinema. Yes, and with Mr. Lendl on this one, no way Bert's going out like that. Oh. So she must be Jenny Chen. That makes sense. And then we also have this Lendl name. I guess we'll just stick down here for now until we figure out what to do with it. Oh. It's Champ, actually. I'm sorry to regret getting involved. You barely even covered the cost of my transom costume. Numbers. Oh, money! Becky says it's Champ. It actually makes me think that's his name. Transom and Neptune seem to be related to the film. Move it, Chip. Fire was not part of tonight's plan. A duffel bag containing a note detailing a plan. Ah. We have a pirate, Laura. Oh my god, Laura, we can't get out. What are we going to do if the car explodes? I hope we reserve for long enough for an actual screen. I heard a transom and a Marini arguing over what really happened to Bertrand this one, and now I want to see it. So transom, Marini, and Bertrand. These are all character names. So this is Laura. Yeah. Okay. Oh god. There's a bunch of people trying to leave. All right, here's the film. The images is distorted and garbled. Yep. 3D Neptune drive-in theater. The man is not breathing, right? The man is dazed and bleeding heavily. He's not actually dead. Okay, so I'll just have to figure it out then. Banned for life. Augie Tamine. Who has this car? Okay, Augie Tam. Is that car somewhere? No. Office meet. Maintenance Andy. Whatever, sick Andy to swap in. Oh, so the guy in the booth is Andy. Holy. Names. All right, let me close this for a second. We have Doug Baxter. We also have Tom Powers. If I saw a better version of this character but didn't show up to the competition. Let's see. Miss Cunningham, you were right. That weird lady called again. She can't seem to get it through her head that she can't just buy anything she wants. She sent her goon to make an offer in person, but I saw him to the exit just like you said. Told him never come back and that no amount of money would buy what makes this place so special, but he didn't seem to listen. Sarah, who stole what? Are you there? Real question is, where did this person go? I saw the name Sarah. I'm still missing a person. Okay, wait, what have I not clicked on in here? Oh. A rotary phone. Car crash? Yep. No one leaves. Oh. Fresh coffee stain. New summer blockbuster flies into theaters May 1st. Space Storm. Porbo joins the fight against the evil captain. Porbo is another character name. And I'm gonna put captain down here too, because it's another character name. What have I not? I'm missing one spot. Where? What have I not clicked on? Ah. Mr. Vincent. Yeah, I saw. It's gonna be something I have to deal with when I'm not, like, once I'm done. Does he champ Vincent? All right, let's see if we can get character names. A Transom and a Marini arguing over what would really happen to Bertrand in this one. So this must be Marini. Right? Transom Marini. What would happen to Bertrand? So one of these is Bertrand. Question is which one? Doug Baxter, Marini figured Tom Powers won. He got the figurine. So this man is Tom Powers. Because he won the figurine. A popcorn bonanza. Am I blind? Oh, Annie. Annie's here. Okay. Who won a bunch of popcorn? That's the question. Who won 800 buckets of popcorn? These two won a bunch of popcorn. There's no pirate in the film, at least according to these four things. So this must be Annie. No, I guess this is Annie. Because she called her, because if we look at, nope, that's wrong. Oh my God, Laura, we can't get out. Like she's talking to Laura, who is this. So this has to be Laura. There's Dangerously Authentic Bertrand. Free tickets for a month. Say Bertrand is the one that we don't know. But also, actually no, this must be Bertrand. Right? Because he's the only, there's two Bertrands, or there's two of that character. There's two of each character. And this says that I thought I saw a better version of this character, but he didn't show up to the competition. Indicating that the one in he didn't show up to the competition. Which means this authentic Bertrand definitely better than Parker's. Which tells me this man is Parker. He's not Mike. I thought he was Mike. Wait. So is this Parker? No. He has to be Mike. Or do I have them backwards? No, this guy has to be... Okay, we got the characters. Cool. That doesn't really help me figure out who is who. So we have this info now. Doug Baxter for his Dangerously Authentic Bertrand. This guy has to be Doug Baxter. 100% that man is Doug Baxter. Because Dangerously Authentic implies the oh, you know, this I think is his helmet. Okay. Sarah, who stole what? Are you there? This must be Sarah. Whatever her last name is. Sarah Cunningham? I guess. Augie Tamming. That must be this person. Right? Like it almost has to be. Let's see. All right. So Neptune's the name of the film. And then I have Transom, the captain, probably Captain Transom. We have Porbo, Marini, and Bertrand. These are all related to characters. Then we have this last name hanging out. Okay. Miss Chen, so she's not married, obviously. Hmm. I really don't have anything else for his last name. I guess I could just start throwing last names in and see what happens. Let's see, Sarah Cunningham. I have Parker Lemons. This is a whole name that I don't not even using. Or is Parker and Lemons might be last names. Oh no, they have to be. Okay, this makes more sense. All right, so where did I find Parker and Lemons? Oh, Andy Lemons. Okay, never mind. That makes more sense. Now, where was Parker? I'm with Mr. Lendl on this one. No way Bert's going out. So also you, Mr. Lendl, get to go see it at Neptune. Okay, so it must be Mike Lendl and Laura Parker. Hooray. All right. We got there. It took a little bit of time, but we did get there. Let's see. Disguise myself. I need a costume. Getting out of the driveway. Bring enough money. Get the stuff out of the way with a distraction. Pack wire cutters. I may search people's bags, so I'll hide my suppose in plain sight. Bring... paint? Okay, that's the plan. All right, the bet between Mike and Jenny. Tonight we will see we'll see Bertrand. Lose his head. That makes sense. This doesn't count, yeah, because this Bertrand lost his head. That makes some amount of sense. All right, events 1. Let's see. So Sarah Cunningham, owner of the Neptune Cinema, have been using a red crystal to enhance the projector. You know, it is that way. It's just always that way. A weird lady sent Augie Tammin to steal it. No, to buy it, but he was, oh no. Who is the one that was banned? Oh no, yeah, Augie Tammin to buy it, but he was banned from the cinema. So Augie arrived in costume and stole the crystal, disguising it as, oh no, that's wrong. Augie Tammin arrived in costume and cut the wire. No, cut the projector, disguising it as a no, something else is weird in here. Okay, there's something wrong in here, and I'm trying to. What is it? So it's these two. He arrived in costume. So that's right here. He did get it. Oh, wait, here, I'll cut the... No. It's stole. There we go. All right. Stole the crystal. Doesn't as a tooth. Hence that right there. In order... All right. In order to blank a blank, someone pulled the blank off blank's blank. This blank of blanks, the patrons decided to... hold on. This... Start a fire. Sarah, right? Yeah. In order to escape, no. In order to... Someone pulled the head off of Bertrand. Or Doug Baxter, not Bertrand. Yeah, off of Bertrand, but specifically Doug. Someone pulled it off me from behind while I was trying to figure out what had been thrown into my back seat. The paint was thrown back here, and the wire cutters. From... Okay, so in order... We're causing a distraction, really. In order to lose... No. Oh. Are we starting off? In order to... Know the word time? I played most of Baba off stream. Yeah, I've been playing it. Actually, I've been playing it during Clock Tower when I'm playing, and I'm not STing. Hmm. There's not really a good... In order to... Well, it's not banned. It's not broke. It's not taken. It's not stole. It's not started. Just because of the tense of the word, it can't be any of these. This is a present, like this is technically present tense or whatever, English. Escape cut. In order to escape, in order to cut a... Red and blue don't work here. Oh, wait, no. In order to fix a bet, what's her face? Jenny Chen. No. No, maybe. The started a fire, so the patron started to escape. Sarah looked outside the fire. Somebody had to have stolen the crystal, so she caused a car crash with something to block the exit. I feel like that's correct. Okay, so that's fine. Let's do this. Because now I know there's 3 things wrong. So one other thing is wrong, and it's trying. I just gotta figure out what. Or no. And start a fire. Well, that's right. That's right. It's not his costume? No, it is his. Wait, I'm so confused. What? Does either word work here? Or are these interchangeable? I honestly, I kind of like that. Yeah, I think I've established that it is one of them because the start of fire, so patrons tried to escape. Sarah looked out, saw the fire. No, she saw the projector. No. I'm so confused as to what it thinks what it thinks is wrong. Okay, it's this. I thought I did that. Whatever. Sure. Like, I swear at some point I had this exact thing and it wasn't right. I don't. Either way. Being banned from Neptune Cinema, Augie Tammy decided need a way to steal the crystal his employer wanted. Disguised in a costume, he paid a local to drive him in. Augie cut the power to the projector booth as a distraction and swapped the crystal for one with teeth, for one of the teeth from his costume to conceal it in case he was searched. However, an unexpected fire caused chaos, disrupting his easy escape. I got to that point, but it was just like I thought I had that exact phrasing in there at one point. I don't know. Makes you think you'll succeed when no one else has. Unlike those who have tried before, I understand the idol is more than the sum of its parts. To reassemble it successfully, one needs a deep understanding of the universe. I see. And how do we know you're not just another fraud hoping to cash in on the next cheap knockoff? Feel my energy, be present with it for the moment, and I invite everyone at home to do likewise. You see? Now you know. Okay, then. I suppose listeners can make of that what they will. Let's see. Augie Tammy stole the crystal. We have Weird Lady. Let's see. Wow, this did not help me at all. Two people work together, so they're trying to put together all of the Golden Idol pieces. I car crashed in the obvious wrong spot. Oh, whatever. Yeah, but I thought at that point I'd also switched that to projector because I realized that she probably just saw the projector and that her going out to stop the crystal from being stolen was because she knew the projector was off. Either way. Let's see. I'm missing like one. I don't know if I want to do any of this right now. I might hold off on yeah, let's hold off on that. Okay. The next chapter. Going once, a shocking murder at the auction house. Oh, wow. Seven Seas Auction, hosted by Nils Wilmington. Cool. 7 p.m. opening ceremony, 7:15 start of the auction, 8:10 cocktails and collections. Sold lots will be retrieved by the property manager at the following times: 8:15 lot 1, 8:25 lot 2, 8:35 lot 3, 8:45 lot 4, 8:55 lot 5, and 9 p.m. closing ceremonies. Oh, I see. I'm very excited about that, actually. So this looks like we're at like 8:45. Roughly. No, this is 7:45. What am I talking about? We are current. This is mid auction, and this is 8:40 ish. All right, so we're mid-auction, and then I'm sure there's going to be murder. Outbid again. Robbie was right. Why did I even come? He has $3,100. That's a lot of dollars. Ah, she's back. Murder. Get on with it. The next last one that matters. Oh. $18,000. Pull this up now. This looks stunning in my entryway, and for a steal of a price, she has 26,000. All right, lady. The museum doesn't need an Albion relic anyway. But perhaps a bid for the Adrian lot. She just has a checkbook. Disgusting mask. I failed to rescue Lot 1, but Lot 4 returned with me to the motherland. Let's say she's a Lemurian because of the font change. I remember that. We want sold to the movie star. Gavel. And we have keys. The butler did it. The professor just doesn't cut off for this. Oh. Let's see. Cocktails. Classic martini, gin and vermouth, garnished with an olive. Harley's Ghost. Ale, seltzer, and grenadine, and a slice of lime. 7 Seas Special. Rum, butterscotch, and vanilla served in a copper mug. Death in the Evening. Absinthe and champagne. Notes for Robbie. Orbig's first day. Broberg. Serve with a smile, please or so. Please remember selling any drinks to Mr. Bogart while he's on the job. So, Bogart must be this man. Robbie. This must be Robbie Orberg. Yep, that looks like some stuff. A cane. I don't remember which cult that is. We got upstairs. Circuit box danger. Risk of electrocution. Why are your wires exposed? That seems poor. I wonder if I can get Ms. Kingsley's autograph. That must be sold to the movie star. This must be Miss Kingsley. Or Knightley. Either way, I know how to read, I swear. I think I say that every time I play one of these games. Let's see. That was sold. That was sold. This is empty because it's downstairs. Lot number 4 is the one that matters, I think she said. I think it's because of the gem. Yeah. So that makes some amount of sense. Okay. Nice, pleasant auction. Nothing bad could happen in an hour. I think something bad happened in an hour. Something bad indeed happened in an hour. Oriel, please calm down. A seal. All right, so this is her. Nobody move. You'll stop my new Lankin centerpiece. My new Lankin centerpiece. That must be. I failed to rescue Lot 1, but Lot 4 will return with me to the motherland. There they're arguing about this. The lights went out. Who's touching me? The lights are finicky. Nothing to worry about. Are you gonna buy me another drink, Tessa? To my biggest fan, Erwin. Stay sharp, Summer. Now is the time, Mumati. We all need to leave immediately. I'm kind of guessing at that one. We have Tessa and Oriel for names. What about my statue? Stop pushing me. It's only a power outage. There's a mask. The creature's on the ground. This man's been going at it. Toussaint Da Silva and Navari. Death in the evening. Is absinthe and champagne. Copper mug is the 7C special. This one has a lime. This one has an olive. This one has nothing. Like obvious martini. What about my statue? So that must be okay. Let's go back up here. Someone. A ring of keys. Okay, wait. Hold on. Out of my way. Statue. Time for plan B. I'll distract Bogart. You grab his keys. There's a totem, and then in here's all the money. $605,000. Aurelia Winston. So that's the lady with the checkbook. She's Aurelia Winston. She's the only one with a checkbook. And then we have Tessa, Oriel. I have 3 last names and 3 first names at this point. I might finally get her name, actually. She only has 18K. So the fact that she only has 18K tells me that she didn't have enough to buy lot 4. All right, let me do this. Let me switch over to the lots. So lot 1 is a lot 1 and 4 are both Lemurian. I know that for sure. Lot 1 is the seal. It's a Lemurian seal. Lot 2 is the weird creature. 3 is the mask. 4 is the statue. 5 is, I guess we'll call it the totem. Good morning, Chloe. This is a Lonkin mask, I'm pretty sure. And I gotta figure out who bought what. But I also feel like I need to finish names. Am I an idiot? Yeah, no, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, I failed to rescue Lot 1, but Lot 4 returned me to the motherland. She is Lemurian, which makes sense. The museum doesn't need an Albion lot relic, which actually tells me this is Albion. Perhaps I'll bet on the Adrian. Adrian has to be the 5th one. So then is this the Lonkin? The creature is from Lanka. Outbid again. Robbie was right. Why did I even come? Who is this man? Professor just doesn't cut off for this. Should have listened to me. That's Robbie. Yeah. I knew that. Let's see. Where did I get the name Nils Wilmington from? Oh. Hold on. I'm a moron. Obviously, the auctioneer, yeah, alright, Trayvon. So I have these 3 to deal with. I guess I could figure out who... Next lot's the one that matters. She didn't buy it. Because if we go here and we look at the logbook, it's sold for way more than what she had. $6,500, $5,000. okay, wait. Okay, 6,500. Aurelia Winston bought the first one. So that's how much the first one sold for. So Aurelia bought that one. S3 sold for 2K. So who has 2K less? Not you. Nobody move, you'll sell my new Lonkin centerpiece. You still have 19,000. Oriole, please calm down. So who bought the new Lonkins? So that's the second one. Whoever this is, okay, so 19K. Who had 21K? That's the question. Who had 21,000? Oh, it must have been her. So she went from 26 to 19. Is that possible? Yeah, actually, because if she bought 2 and 3, that makes sense. So that's Summer Knightley. So Summer Knightley bought 2 and 3. And then somebody spent 19K. You only have 18, so it wasn't you. You would have only had 19K left. But you still have your money. And there's not a check. Right. And she really wants lot 4. So that makes sense. That she's the one who bought it. I just don't have her name. So she'd be down to 1,000. No, she'd still be at 20K because she hasn't paid yet. Right? What about my statue? Stop pushing me. It's only a powder out. Actually, she's at 19,980 because she bought a martini. Yeah. She bought a martini and hasn't paid yet. Now is not the time, Mumadi. We need to leave immediately. So her last name is Mumadi. But what's her first name? That's the question. Dr. Tuisant, which puts this last name here. He bought the Death in the Evening. So Death in the Evening is described as just absinthe and champagne. We're just trying things. Wow, Alright, we have something very wrong. You gonna buy me another drink, Tessa? Is it Tessa Summer? Wait. Ms. Navari. Hold on. What's Erwin's last name then? What about my statue? Stop pushing me. It's only a power outage. Is this it? And I'm... Okay. We have the people. We've done it. Okay, so she bought what for? Who bought the fifth one? It's not Tessa. Okay, that makes sense. We have no proof that anyone else bought anything. Okay. Here we go. Now the fun part. What happened? At the Seven Seas auction, blank was... let's see. Tessa Navari was outbid by Mumati. For the statue from Lemuria. And so decided to steal it instead. Oh boy. So odd. Names. Let's see. Who bought him drinks? Tessa. So Tessa distracted Erwin while who is Tessa's accomplice in this? That's the problem. Now's not the time, Mumadi. We need to leave immediately. Well, my statue is only a power outage. So my masterpiece. Out of my way. It's never plan B. I'll distract Bogart. You grab his keys. Who is this? Oh, I guess I could have known that it was just 1 and 5 were bought by the same person by looking at that. So just guessing. Whatever. Who are you? Who is your accomplice? Oh. Who stole the keys? Who's unaccounted for down here? That's the thing. Who's unaccounted for? So Oriole is here. Let me move you down here. Lights went out. Who's touching me? Let me move you stuff. My new Lonkin centerpiece. That would be Summer. So Summer's down here. It's not her. It's very obviously not Nils, because Nils is the one who's dead. Nils discovered someone stealing the statue. Fighting. So it's whoever this person is. It can't be Tessa, because she's the one distracting Edwin. So it's not Edwin. It could be Robbie. Did Robbie ignore... Refrain from selling any drinks to Mr. Bogart while he's on the job. Bogart got the drinks because they were bought for him by someone else, so he was following orders. Okay, hold on. Aurelia has the seal on her, so she's downstairs. So it's... And Mumadi is being talked to, so it has to be Robbie. This is just process of... Unless I'm wrong. No. Okay. That's just process of elimination there. Who is not downstairs?
process of elimination, I find you guilty.
Oh, wait. That's wrong game.
You prove their innocence. You also need to.
This isn't Phoenix, right? Hold on. Also, I didn't prove their innocence. I proved they did it.
Oh, so even worse, you're Edgeworth.
Yes. Wait. No, wait. I feel attacked. Let's see. Tessa Navari hoped to buy the Lemurian statue at auction, but had a backup plan in case the price climbed too high. While ordering drinks at the bar, she slipped her accomplice a note, and her pair got to work. However, the accomplice was caught stealing the statue. He electrocuted the witness while protecting himself from the current with a wooden cane. Telephone. Turns out I've been needing you after all, Mr. Forberg. Sorry for the short notice. Not to worry, if anything else opens up, you know how to reach me, and please call me Robbie. Oh boy. Suddenly, people. Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah, time for the big puzzle. Let's see. Let's start here. Who is who? These are the same person. These are the same person. Which I think her name is, she's Tessa. This is Tessa Navari. Like I have to work out whose identity is who. I don't think Lazarus has anything to do with any of the people we just dealt with. Like, why are you here? Because this is Jason Kemp. He's not Arthur Blythe. He didn't send the saw blade. He's still in prison, so he didn't he's none of these people. This is the grounds Henry Wakefield. Unless Henry ended up helping him break out, but that doesn't seem right. Is Robbie the colleague who was murdered by... I mean, it has to be, right? Also, why does he look so different here than he did in the other scenario? Oh no, Robbie's the guard. Hmm. See, part of me wants to just do this and just assume that Lazarus is everyone, because this is the type of game that would happen. Who escaped prison? Who is actually Arthur Blythe? That's the question. You're the colleague. You have to be. But you are... Wait. Hold on, go back. Like 2 seconds, go back here. He is Robbie. Like, yeah, why does... Okay, I'm not crazy. So you are Robbie. So this is Tessa. You're Robbie. I don't know who this man is anymore. Or are they the same person? And the game is wild. Are you Arthur? Weird Lady is Mumati. 100%. It has to be. You're Augie. No, you're not Augie, because you're dead. You're still in prison. But I could see this being the case too, because of the glasses. I'm just trying something. Do I have something else very off? There's something else very off. Hmm. Okay, what are the chances that this is the case? Ugh. Was there a murder? Someone got electrocuted, I suppose, yeah. I'm just trying numbers. I think there's something else very wrong here. Yeah, there's something else very wrong here. I think it's only 2 parts. Maybe it might be 3. Okay, there's something very, very wrong here. The issue is I need to know who is who. I need this information. So I need to not even look at that. We need to focus on this. Who formerly worked at the Museum of Lemurian History. What are the chances? Robbie is her colleague. It has to be. Who else could it be? And this has to be Weird Lady. This is the only one that makes sense. Nothing else makes sense over here. Move it, Chip. Fire was not part of tonight's plan. It's Champ, actually. What? I don't know. No. Hmm. The fact that you have glasses on is making me like I'm trying to figure out who Arthur is. It's got to be one of these people with glasses. So it's you or it's one of these two. What if you are Arthur? No, because you're also you are very but you're also be saying that you're Robbie. That's what has me confused is we have two different very different depictions of Robbie Froberg. There's so much wrong that I don't know. Just my problem is I have these two that aren't relevant to like everyone but these two. But they're definitely not. Yes, give me something because I don't have the information. Or if I do, I have not a clue where it is. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. But I still have a lot of that, like I still have most of it wrong, which I don't get. I don't know. Give me a direct one, because I'm at the point where I might just look up the answer so I can move on. Because I'm not getting it. It doesn't make sense. Someone stole his job. So he's not the colleague. He's so who is this guy? I guess he's just Arthur. Okay. Sure. Okay, that still doesn't solve. Oh, let me switch Robbie to Arthur then. Nope, it's still wrong. Still very wrong. She never fully assembled it. Okay. Okay, knowing that. There's two things wrong here. Hang on. Wait. What? I'm so confused all of a sudden. Hold on. I'm putting a name in here. I can figure out what's wrong. Something else is still wrong. This arranged Arthur's prison escape because he knew the locations of the parts. Hang on, putting Navari in there so I can work this out. Is it the number of parts that are missing? Hang on. I'm supposed to know that from the first part, which tells me how many pieces she has. Nope. Based on the number of things in the safe. That's where that number comes from. I know where it is now. As soon as I put that number in, that makes more sense. We only deal with a handful, including the crystal. Behold, our time has come. What are you weirdos up to? Uh-oh. The machine. Story continues in chapter 3. The machine, in which an extrakinetic investigation yields terrifying results. Oh boy. Oh, we only have 3 parts? Hierarchy? What is this hierarchy business? Oh, I guess we won't know until we get in there. All right, off we go. Ignition. A dangerous technology is unleashed. Minor OPEC zero alcohol policy. We not have another Reynolds fiasco. No testing. Awaiting board approval. Stay behind caution tape. Still don't know why lab has been so cold lately. Dress warm. We have a fingerprint? Oh, baby. Primary sources studies the Maria 1200 to 1300. Excuse me. Oh. Lemurian cultural investigation and the archaeological sites of Xenopolis. Another fingerprint. How to make friends, keep them, and use them. Oh. And the author of Caught Them Off Guard. The Harmony Foundation. Oh boy, back to the Harmony Foundation. Oh, there's still more in here. What didn't I... Impression is left in an orange powder. Blue ink for the pen. And this one's just it's just a dust fingerprint, more or less. Jack. Whoever Jack is. Book entitled Organic Chemistry, 3rd edition. Heck yeah. Key mechanical theory. Need both hands to complete this. High conductivity. Structural elements provide support, no effect on operation. They're doing nonsense with the idol. I can tell. Oh, baby. Overqualified, ignored. Our seminars will activate your true potential, exposing you to a new world of corporate opportunity. Crawley leadership training. Dr. Westlake, thank you for once again bringing your concerns to the board. Again, we take professionalism of our managerial staff seriously and have taken your complaint into consideration. However, we courteously remind you that it is inappropriate to publicly accuse a direct supervisor of workplace intoxication. Mr. Spender expects a formal apology. No further follow-up is required. Sincerely, Nathan Hoyle, Board President. All right, Nathan Hoyle. Manager and board president inspection on the 18th. Unlock lab door. They won't have access to active swipe cards. Oriel looking into precise origin of parts. Jack to clean glassware. Lab staff reduced to 1. Eugene now on janitorial duties. Thank God. Wow. What happened? What poor Eugene? Holy. Hang on, someone. We will not have another Reynolds fiasco. Mistlands Lake finest whiskey. A storage box is labeled Harmony Foundation. Some cleaning supplies and a bag of cheesy corn chips. Look, a bag of Doritos. This is chaos. I hope they get this is the right fire extinguisher. What do you mean the right fire extinguisher, sir? Oh, Lord. All right. This man's on fire. Okay. Let's decipher this one, shall we? Oh, good. Testing approved. Marie, Tim, stop bickering so we can talk about the budget. This is Tim. This is Marie. Put those names in now. So you touch the machine, you're sabotaging my work is the Reynolds pitch all over again. Oh. But I mean, I vouched for you. You said I could handle. You said you could handle this, but you can't even control your team. Oof. Okay, another beaker. Oh God. Dr. Nowak lab notes. Device function unknown danger. Sure. Metals identified, high reactivity and conductivity. Dr. Toussaint says parts Lemurian in origin, fully reconstructed, ready to test. No tests before board approval. Danger potentially high. MW. MW, you say? That sounds like Marmot Westlake. Mr. Marmot relegated. Laboratory access card revoked. Might be incompetent, but his family did more than we've been allowed to. I wish I could follow up testing, but I can only record observations from a distance. This wasn't supposed to. Ow! Such power, fascinating. I think that shut it down.
Sit a man next to a fire and he is warm for a day. Put a man on fire and he is warm for the rest of his life.
Accurate, yes. All right, what have I not looked at? There's one more thing somewhere. Back in here. It is. There we go. Okay. Oh boy. There are prints everywhere. All right, let's do names first. We got to get everyone's we got to get everyone situated first. We have 6 names and 7. We have 7 options for names. I'm rearranging my blue words for tense because I know that's gonna probably come up eventually. Put one hand and both hands together. Lab, board inspection, fire, approval, access card, device, opportunity and responsibility, some whiskey, some tests, fire, and then people's names. You have your access code. Okay, who's not supposed to have their access code? Marmot does not have. It's Mr. Marmot. Oh wait. Okay, never mind. We have exactly 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have exactly 6 names. So whoever Marmot is does not have their code, their card. And there's 2 people who aren't. Manager and board president inspection on the 18th. Unlock lab door. They won't have active swipe cards. Oriole looking into precise origin of parts. Jack to clean glassware. So this is Jack to clean glassware. So let's just go here. Just put Jack's name here because he is to clean the glassware. Reminder of opaque 0 alcohol policy, no testing waiting. Whoever wrote these is the blue. You're talking about it's rental pitch all over again. You said you can't even control your team. These 2 must be the board members. And they're arguing. She's like supervisor. So this must be Marmot. That has to be Marmot. He was relegated to yeah. Him and Marie. It's the Reynolds pitch all over again. wondering. Now let's go through this stuff again. We have a pair of glasses. I really should have my reading glasses, so that makes me think that this is the glasses is him. June 18th, be ready. It feels like that's Marie's fingerprint. If only because this is like, be ready. We need to be ready for everyone to come in. This is Jack's. Stuff. Dr. Westlake. It's inappropriate to publicly accuse a direct supervisor of workplace intoxication. Mr. Spender expects a formal apology. Hmm. There's not a lot to go off of other than them yelling at each other. Hmm. Oh yeah, there's a lot that we really need to know who did what here. We need to know who is who. Oh, I wonder if he's I wonder if he's Noak actually. So it's talking about all the Lemurian stuff and the extra pair of like, I wonder if that's him. I should really have my reading glasses, and there's another pair of glasses in here, and it's all about with all the Lemurian stuff. So I wonder if that's the connection. Then we have all this. Who's the Harmony Foundation? These 4 lockers are not these 2. So anything I find in these 4 lockers doesn't relate to those 2. Key mechanical theory. See, part of me thinks that this is Jack. And Marmot. Dr. Tuacent says parts Lemurian in origin. Okay, hold on. Is it actually that? Or am I just an idiot? All right, hold on. Hold on. Go back. Go back a chapter for like 2 seconds. Okay, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same guy. Okay. Like, come on, Trey. But then again, in the first game, the same guy has had like 5 different names. So, who knows, right? Okay, and then I have these 3 last names to just kind of play around with. Well, Tim and Marie aren't Noak, which means it has to be Eugene, right? This must be Nathan Hoyle. And it's just Tim. It's okay, wait. Now I have. Hold on. 2 or fewer are incorrect. So he is Tim Spender. What is Marie's last name? Is she Marie Hoyle? No. Do I have a name backwards? I gotta figure out whose. I'm very confused. Sir, what's your first name? Are they both Jack? No. Why are the what? I'm not Tim. Wait, hold on. Oriel, Jack, Tim, Eugene. Okay, I just had their first names backwards. That's fine. Okay, now that we have names, we can do this. So this is Marie. This is Nathan. You're Eugene. No, wait, sorry. Marie is this one. This is the glasses is Oriole. So who does that leave? I guess someone could have done multiple things in here. It's not necessarily Nathan and Tim who did these things. I can see this being Marie as well. Hold on. Where is this one? Is it the one on the bottle? It is the one on the bottle. Who drinking? Probably Eugene. No, that's definitely Nathan. No. Wait. Okay. No, all right, let's start over. We have a lot of things wrong. Just start over. The glasses. Start with the glasses. I really wish things would just be in a place where I can see everything. The glasses are in here with all the Lemurian stuff. Who is the Lemurian expert? Dr. Toussaint. So. Does this fingerprint look like any other one? No. I'm not even worried about those fingerprints yet. Someone was relegated to just cleaning. Laboratory access card revoked. Someone was relegated to just cleaning. I'm trying to remember where that information was. Jack to clean glassware. Eugene is on janitorial duty. I think Eugene was drinking. This has to be Nathan's. This has to be Marie's. So this is Tim? No, like, what? Dr. Westlake. Oh, wait. So okay, now I'm a little confused as to everyone's roles here and who is actually from the board, because Tim is the one drinking. Okay, let's look at the controls now, because now we can actually compare fingerprints. So this is Jack. Jack pressed the button, which makes sense. This one is Tim. This one is you, and then this could be anyone. Like this is, or no, okay, that could be anyone, but it's not right. I think this has to be Jack. So you're right. For sure. You have to be Tim. So you're Eugene? Oh. Okay, wait. And now he's on fire. What? Huh? Okay. Let's start, don't think I need that, and I don't think I need this. I need this open so I can just... Let's see. Who's the manager? Whose team is this? That's the question. I believe, based on Marie filing the complaint, it's Tim's team. So Tim Spencer's team, Tim Spender, after performing tests without approval, Tim, no. After performing Marmot. So that's Jack. Jack had his lab, his access card revoked. On the day of the board inspection, the device was activated no. The lab was unlocked to allow Nathan Hoyle and who's the other board member? That's the... So Tim and Marie, Jack and Eugene. So it's got to be Nathan and Oriel? But that doesn't make sense because Oriel has a... It must be Tim, actually. It'd be Nathan and Tim. To enter. This gave Oriole the approval to follow them in? No. This gave Jack the approval. Let's see. Who pressed the button? Jack used the controls to reconstruct the use one hand to touch the controls of the device. It activated, and he caught fire. Something is very incorrect, though. I think it's Eugene, actually, here. Because Eugene's on fire. Okay, something else is very wrong here. Is it Marie's? Oh no, it's Marie's team, isn't it? Technically. Need both hands to complete the circuit, yeah. Which is what happened. Let's say, who's the one that doesn't have a locker? That's the question. So, Dr. Westlake. Hold on. Get rid of this. So it's Westlake, Jack, whoever's thumbprint that is, that's Eugene, and whoever's thumbprint is on the glasses, which is Oriole. So it's Nathan. So Nathan Hoyle and Tim Spender are the two. That's correct. That makes sense. The lab was unlocked to allow those two to enter. This allowed Eugene to enter, because he didn't have... Okay. Eugene used... So, who's... Now what's wrong? Is it Jack's team? No, I'm correct that it's Marie's. That makes sense. Okay. But that means there are two things wrong. Let's confirm that. So when Marie's team worked to reconstruct the device, after performing tests without approval, Eugene had his access card revoked. On the day of the board inspection, the lab was unlocked to allow Nathan and Tim to enter. This gave Eugene the it's not the approval, it'd be the opportunity. That's the opportunity to follow them in. When Eugene used both hands, it's definitely both hands to touch the controls of the device, it activated and he caught fire. Right? Okay, so what is the one thing that I have wrong? Bree's team worked to reconstruct the device. Or do they... Is that not it? That's definitely it. That has to be it. Like, what else? What else could that be? After performing tests without approval, Eugene had his access card revoked. This is true. Oh, hold on. I'm looking at the names. There's a name wrong. Okay. There we go. Just took me a second to realize that I have names wrong. I feel like that's 90% of my problems with this, is I just have the wrong name combos. Marie Westlake was hesitant to start testing the newly built device, so when Eugene activated it without permission, he was swiftly banned from the lab. Determined to redeem himself, Eugene followed the OPIG board members inside and used the device once more, setting himself on fire. Hi, Nathan. I'm pleased to say we finally got the budget crisis under control. The premises we used for the emotion studies project have been renovated and repurposed for more promising ventures. I see you've decided on a team leader for the new project. I just wanted to make clear that while she and I have had our differences in the past, I agree that she's the right person for the job. She certainly does not share Tessa's penchant for risky and wild spending. Tim Spender. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's basically what happened. Wow. Yeah, okay. I have a bunch of words I cannot fill in at all. Holy. Board president. I don't know if I can put either of these two in. Although I think he's just the history consultant. I think that's just correct. This man, I don't feel comfortable placing in the hierarchy of this company. So we'll leave that for now. Okay. Let's go here. Protest movement. A hippie circle refuses to roll over. Oh, baby. All right, there's a lot going on here. Okay, let's start. With a block of ice. Blue and yellow spools of ribbon. Take back our sanctuary. Questions, contact P. Coolidge, organizer. Okay, we have Coolidge. Hello, sir. You okay, Tobias? I saw everything. Hold on, I'm coming over. Names. All right, let's see. So we have Lana Pecht. Or Pete. That's 2 E's. Either way. I guess that's 2 E's. Dear Corbin. Corbin's a first name. Thank you for considering our agency for your manuscript. Your observations are certainly intriguing. Just for closure, like some assurance that you have your subject's permission to write about them. We wouldn't want that scientist, Jack, was it? Or the woodworking family, the Amstels, to sue us for libel and leave us all broke, would we? Lana Pecht. Pete the Leonidas agency. Tobias is another first name. Tobias is this man. Ah, what the hell? Wedding ring. Oh, poor Tobias. Stick Tobias in there now. Also, what's your letter say? Dear Corbin. So his name is Corbin. Barbecue. Fell on his leg. Yeah. Metal rod is at the bottom of the pool. There's a chunk of ice in the pool, which is weird. Mom, it almost hit me. Jeffrey, quick, get out of the pool now. So she has a ring that says Tobias. And he has a ring that says Odetta, so that checks out. And this is Jeffrey. This must be... I'm assuming this is the Amstel family. If I had to guess, that these three are the Amstels. Not Tobias. Jeffrey. Wait. Hold on. It's Odetta, Tobias, and Jeffrey. Then I have Corbin and Jack kind of just chilling. Okay. Someone snuck out. That's interesting. Shaw. The new occupants were even more suspicious of the Hippie Foundation or whatever it was called. Further up the hill I walk, the more of a cold chill I get. Look at the ivy. I'm not imagining it. You think the hippies would have rolled over by now, but from what I gather, they're still determined. I don't like it. To think my own daughter's caught up in their nonsense. It boils my blood. If Paul were still around, he'd call it a disgrace to the Shaw name. So I guess it's Corbin Shaw. And I'm assuming these are all Amstels. We're gonna give it a shot and see what happens. Pair of binoculars, pointing up the hill. There's a wheel. Okay. Pile of bikes. Some dirt. What's happening there? They ran through the flowers. Rude. Hello. Look, I hope he didn't see me, but man, it hit the organizer's bike. I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Oh boy. The poor bird bath. Why is Eugene talking about all those layabouts? They're talking to all those layabouts. It's lucky enough to still have a job here. Can't he do anything right? Morning shift, Westlake Tucson. Sorry to work on a Sunday afternoon. No work in Marmot. Our Marmot no longer has interior lab access. Right. All right, hold on. No work. Westlake Tucson. Marmot. I'm moving all of the laboratory people's names down. Also, damn it, Eugene. Right. So this is the lab. Why is the lab so close to another family? This makes so much sense. I was just trying to help. And I know why they were so mad at me. So they're from the Harmony Foundation. It's not your fault, Mr. Marmot. You opaque people don't understand what the Enlightenment device really does. Here, take some literature. All right, Mr. Eugene Marmot. Which means he is no work there. These two don't matter. They're doing weird stuff in there, man. Did you see our old moon gazing bath? You can't see enlightenment. Now Penny's trying to recruit the suits. Big hates Harmony. Do you hear that crash? Don't worry about it, man. Andy's taking it back. We'll be gazing again in no time. Andy's taking it back. So is this? All right, so I'm thinking this is Penny Shaw. This is Jack. No, this is Jack. Penny and Corbin Shaw. Something is wrong. There's not these two again. I didn't fuck that up. No, okay. Oh wait, now Penny's trying to... There we go. Okay. I had him backwards. That's fine. Okay. Path. Holy. All right. Oh, what? The path, object's path. So it broke. Here. Bike. to here to the flower. Hello, Kamir. Oh, this I love this game. It's so good. Andy's taking it back. We'll be gazing in no time. To the bikes. There. Wait. There to there, which belonged to you. To the flowers. To here. There to there. To there. Okay. So. It's these. These are what's wrong. Oh, okay. Yeah, I played Case. This is the sequel. There we go. We did Case. When did we do that? I put it on this on my redeem spreadsheet. When did we do Case of the Golden Idol? That was in September. That was before. That was pre the game right before we hopped to Halloween and SGL stuff. Okay, so a group of protesters of gathered outside of the OPIG laboratory, upset about the about the closure of the Harmony Foundation, I think is what they're here for. During the protest, Jack attempted to no. During the protest, Penny attempted to recruit a nope, that's not right. Or Lon, no, when during the protest, Lon, nope, that's wrong. Andy Shaw attempted to Steal a bike. She accidentally broke it. A wheel. Oh no, she did something to it. She accidentally rolled it. A wheel came loose. Wheel came loose, rolled down the hill, and hit Tobias Amstel's barbecue, causing it to fall over and hit him. When she what did she do to it? When she accidentally cycled it. No. Okay, hold on. There's like 50 billion things wrong here. Oh. But what's wrong? Hi. You guys. Opig hates harmony. Yeah, this is definitely right. Let's see. A group of protesters gathered outside the Opig laboratory. Upset about the closure of the Harmony Fund. It's got to be that. That has to be correct. During the protest, Andy Shaw attempted to steal a bike. Because that's... I hope he didn't see me, but man, it hit the organizer's bike. I'm going to be in so much trouble. Was she doing something else? Injure... What happened? It's the wheelbarrow wheel is... Wait. She tried to steal the bird bath. When she accidentally hit it. No. When she accidentally broke it, a wheel came loose, rolled down the hill, and hit Tobias Amstel's barbecue, causing it to fall over and hit him. Where did the wheel go? Oh, the wheel's over here. No, that doesn't make... A metal rod. Why? Hello, Tones. It's going. I'll tell you that. Glass containing a block of ice.
Oh.
So it is. That's Andy. There's two things wrong. There's exactly two things wrong. During the protest, Andy attempted to steal a bird bath, but she accidentally broke it. That's the only thing that makes sense with accidentally is broke. It's the only thing that makes sense. A wheel came loose, rolled down the hill, and hit the barbecue, causing it to fall over. I'm gonna figure it out by doing this. I'm going to. Steal a bird bath is right. She broke it. A wheel. Oh, wait. With -2 degrees, you're cold. I can't help you with that. I don't know, top file. I don't know. What do you want me to do? Okay, a block of ice came loose, rolled down the hill, and hit Tobias Amsel's barbecue. I'm sorry I went injure instead of hit. Okay. I guess, game. Whatever. Sorry for not being specific enough. First reports the Harmony Foundation protest Andy Shaw planned to steal the bird bath or moon gazing bath. However, she wasn't strong enough, so she dropped it to send a block of ice down the hill into the Amstel family's barbecue. Uncle Isaac. Look at what I found in Mother's attic. Remember our first experiment together? I would have burned my eyebrows off if you weren't there to save me. That's when you started calling me Icarus. You like what they done with the sequel visually? Yeah. The game itself is also a bit more detailed. Hope to see you again soon. I always feel so inspired after our talks, and believe me, I could use that right now. People in charge here have all the wrong priorities, but what can I do? Maybe I can impress Mr. Hoyle, and he'll swap me and Marie around, but for now, I'm on the bottom rung. Wish you were here, they'd all listen to you. With love, Jack Icarus. Holy... we're not even gonna touch that. And we're not gonna, we're gonna wait. I'm gonna actually take him back out. We're gonna wait until we have everything before we even start looking at that. Okay. Let's see. It's 11:20. And I got some stuff I want to figure out before Clock Tower. So methinks this might be a good place to stop. And I can get food. More blanks than words, yeah. That's kind of been the story of this so far. It's okay. We didn't even have any of these words until just now. So that's part of what I like about this is there's while it's a little bit more difficult, there is an overarching like story to solve for each chapter, which I think is really, really neat. Yeah, there's a lot of things to look at. I kind of like it. But yeah, I think let's call it here. I'll get some food and whatnot. And yeah. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Thanks for being here this morning for some Golden Idol. Yes, precisely, Tones. Tonight, multi-world of some kind, PM. Not quite sure what we're gonna play, but we will play something. Thank you all. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see y'all later. Have a great rest of your Saturday if I don't see you tonight. Bye-bye.